Elements Club features the latest, the greatest, and you're on hold with Elements. In just 1 minute, you will be speaking to one of our expert team members. We look forward to serving you. Did you know that Elements features an online magazine and media channel? Visit us at elementsliving.tv.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. This call is for franchise brokers and business brokers who are working with Elements Fitness and BalanceDiet and both of our franchise properties. My name is Chris Palumbo. I'd like to thank everybody for participating on the call, and I am the founder of the Elements family of brands. I know for all of us in business, time is money, and the ability to be able to quickly express to our clients which franchise opportunities are the best fit for them, and also express the benefits of each opportunity quickly and concisely is very important. So what I thought we would do today is just take 10 to 15 minutes and present to you our two franchise opportunities, Elements Fitness, which is the only full-service chain of gyms for women in the United States and internationally, and also BalanceDiet, which is a new standalone franchise offering for us. Elements is a family of lifestyle brands. We're based in Miami Beach, Florida. As you can see if you're following on the screen, and if you have a recorded presentation, we'll record this for you. Our brands include many properties. We have online magazines. We have a very, very popular online weight loss portal. We have product lines that are Elements, BalanceDiet, and Slimberry, which are fat burners. We sell our lines in our franchise locations. We also have other lines that are sold in stores such as GNC and Vitamin Shop. All of these products have websites that link the consumer back to the Elements family of brands. So the idea and the opportunity for prospects is to open an Elements gym or possibly a BalanceDiet center, which is a weight loss club, in their community, and they would be able to have all the normal benefits of for example, owning a gym, such as membership, personal training, all the other revenue centers, but also they would be tapping into our multi-million-dollar network of brands, which would include for them, for example, television programming inside the club, online magazine, different portals and ways to attract new members, product lines, online diet, and a lot of really cutting-edge tools that, especially since our brands focus on fitness and wellness, and our core demographic is really the middle-aged female consumer, we have a lot of tools that really help the franchisees to develop business and to grow. Just on a general opportunity level, Elements and BalanceDiet have the same UFDD, so there would only be one disclosure necessary for the prospect. We do this because in the discovery stage, you'll get prospects that are looking either to be in the lifestyle business, or possibly you have prospects that are just looking for something stable that's creating reoccurring revenue streams for them. Both the weight loss business and the fitness business in our system rely on reoccurring revenue sources, and you'll have multiple reoccurring revenue sources as a franchisee with both concepts. The total cost to open an Elements gym is about $100 per square foot, and our gyms are from 4,000 to 6,000 feet. So the total project cost for Elements, you're looking at $350,000 to about $500,000. BalanceDiet is 1,000 square feet. The total cost to open a BalanceDiet would be about $75,000 to about $120,000, depending on what they put into it. So as you can see, there's two opportunities. One would be at the lower end of the investment spectrum with BalanceDiet, about $75,000 to $100,000 as an average unit cost. Elements is a little bit more capital intensive, but it's a larger box and more in line with what a health club would cost, which is about $350,000 to $500,000. Franchisees can buy in our system up to 3 territories initially. With that, they can open either Elements, BalanceDiet, or both. So, for example, if they bought 3 territories, they would have 18 months to open the first store, another 18 months to do the second, another 18 months to do the third. They may decide to launch with an Elements Club first, and then their second location may be a BalanceDiet in another area of town, which could serve as a feeder to their Elements gym and also as a standalone business. And then the third could be maybe a hybrid of both, maybe it's Elements, maybe it's a balanced diet, but there's some uniqueness to that in that the franchisees really at this point have the power to decide which brand, and we're going to help them with that. Our corporate team is very, very strong on real estate site selection. When someone buys a franchise from us, the franchise fee for one unit is $39,900, but for that fee, they get a personal assigned business coach, and we walk them through each step of the development process. So what happens is we will do for them the real estate, we'll do the site selection, we'll do the lease negotiation for them. We can help them with the construction and the rollout. So very, very, very turnkey, very plug and play, and you don't have to have any prior experience with construction or rollout to be very successful in our system. Again, the Balanced Diet as a franchise opportunity, they're looking for about 1,000 square feet, so it's really fairly easy for us to locate those. Elements at 5,000 square feet has put us into a very unique position with landlords because right now, 9 cases out of 10, the landlords really like our brands. They like the stability that it brings to a center, and we're able to negotiate to get almost a full build-out for our franchisees, assuming that they have good credit and you know, a medium to high net worth. So that really will lower the opening cost for Elements and for Balanced Diet, and that is one of the things we try to achieve with landlords in any market that we do business in, is to try to get the landlord to pay for the build out and to furnish a turnkey unit for the franchisee. As you can see if you're following the visual presentation, we have quite a bit in terms of design. Everything that we do is very system-based, it's very kit-oriented, and it's really designed to appeal to the consumers. So if you have prospects that are still undecided on what industry, one of the reasons why they may consider weight loss and fitness is because it is a very fast-growing industry. Right now it's $64 billion, generally double-digit growth. The franchisees can make money from products and services in our system, and we have very, very popular products, and we also have services that tend to lead to more reoccurring revenue and to upsells. Normally, we're asked questions like, you know, what type of markets would Elements do well? What type of markets would Balanced Diet do well? Balanced Diet as a weight loss offering would do well in just about any market that has grocery-anchored shopping centers. Weight loss historically does extremely well in a very wide variety of markets, from the most rural to very, very urban. There's a little bit of a variation in terms of the design of the unit and the build-out of the unit, but for someone that lives even in a small town, Balanced Diet could potentially be a very good fit for them. And if you have any questions, you may want to submit that prospect to us, and then we can do some research on that zip code and that area for you. We have clubs all the way from Toronto and Center City locations to Fargo, North Dakota. And on the Element system, again, really it's a very unique niche. It's the only full-service brand for women for fitness. That means that we are the only international brand or national brand where someone could go in, take classes, use a locker room, get personal training. Any of these other gyms for women that are right now franchising are just circuit workouts, so they're a little bit on the smaller end of the spectrum. The advantages to having a full-service club is there's quite a bit more revenue that comes from referrals, and also there's quite a bit more you could do in terms of reoccurring revenue. So the idea would be within 24 or 36 months to create a very stable base for that franchisee, something that they could either expand upon or eventually flip and grow that way as well, really depending on what their objectives are. We are going to share with everyone after this. We'll send to you a PDF, and we have visual presentations, so if you would like to present Elements or Balanced Diet to any prospects, we can help you with PowerPoint presentations. This slide just shows some of our more popular product lines. Slimberry is a very, very popular line of fat burners that we in our gyms and in our weight loss centers. VitaLift is one of our more popular multivitamins. In total, we have 15 different products, most of them exclusive just to Balanced Diet and Elements, so they'll only be found in our locations. Everything that we present to the franchisees, you'll find to be very polished. You'll find to be very system-based. You'll find to be very manual-based. So there's no prior experience in fitness or nutrition or lifestyle required, but we would want to see a prospect with a little bit of a higher net worth to come into that system if they have to hire someone with fitness expertise. So ideally what we look for in a prospect is someone who has had either sales experience, prior business experience. If they've had no prior experience but they are at a point in their life where business ownership is a reality for them, we would probably recommend they get started with Balanced Diet, which is our physically smaller offering. It's a little bit easier for them to get on their feet. And then from there they can grow into an Elements Club or into multiple locations. We're asked frequently by the brokers, do we have area development and regional development opportunities? The answer is yes. We sell franchisees initially 1, 2, or 3 territories. They must get a unit open. They can reserve the option to become an area developer or regional developer, but we have to see at least 6 months of operating track record first before we'll award any regional development territories. So it's a little bit more protective, but in the long run it makes for a much better system. We can protect the franchisee, though, to make sure no one comes in and takes that territory from them. Right now, we do have internationally some quite large expansion deals happening in Mexico, in Brazil, in Canada, and Dominican Republic. Our offices in Miami really work with Latin American expansion, so we do have a completely bilingual staff here. From the U.S., we do development work from Atlanta and also from New York. And in the U.S., we do have some really, really nice territories still available. This is a very unique opportunity, and the right investor will be really drawn to this because it is very plug and play. They will get a personal business coach. We will walk with them every step through the launch process, and we really will be, I think, much more complete with real estate construction and site selection than they would find with any other franchisor of our size. So, you know, for those reasons, I think Elements and Balanced Diet make a very compelling case to present. And also, I would just say the industry in general is growing very quickly, and the idea that they can tap in with brands that are so popular on the consumer level would be a very good one for them. So again, the idea for this call was to be about 10 or 15 minutes for me to present the concept. If there's any questions, I can take them at this point. I know some of you have also emailed questions, so we'll make a point to email you back your questions. Does anyone on the call have any questions for me right now? Okay, good. If not, what we'll do is we're going to record this. We're going to attach it with a PDF to help present, and we'll put the 10 high points of presenting Elements and Balanced Diet to prospects. In the PDF will be a location map. It'll be interiors of clubs, different layouts, different steps to get started, really everything a prospect would need. The next step would be to present the prospect to us, and then we would have a franchise application. They would use a 2-page application, get approved by us, and then we could walk them through the rest of the process. Again, just in summary, we have 2 franchise offerings: Balanced Diet with a turnkey cost of $70,000 to $120,000, and Elements Fitness Clubs, which is the only full-service fitness brand for women, with an opening cost between $350,000 and $500,000, depending on their market and the size of the club. With both of the franchises, they can really expect the landlord to pay for much of the construction if they're opening this year, 2011, or even early next year, 2012. With either concept, they can mix and match with the same UFDD. They can buy up to 3 territories at once. Franchise pricing is $39.9 for 1 territory. Then they get a discount if they buy up front 2 or 3 territories. So in our system, 2 territories are $64,000. If they want to reserve 3 territories for development, it's $81,000 for 3 territories. So again, I want to thank you, everyone, for your time, and we will be going ahead and sending this out for our wrap-up for you. If you have any further questions, just feel free to email us or give us a call, and we're definitely here to help. We thank all the brokers for all of the leads and all of the franchisees who've given us throughout the last year and a half, and we look forward to really growing both Balanced Diet and Elements together with you. Take care.